You might be surprised, but research indicates that doing the wrong exercises after age 65 can significantly increase the risk of injury, cardiovascular decline, and even shorten lifespan. A report from the National Institute on Aging confirms that inappropriate physical activity increases the risk of hospitalization by up to 48% in older adults. That's a concerning reality. Many exercises often promoted as healthy can actually accelerate joint degeneration, cause cardiovascular stress, impair balance, and dramatically increase the risk of falls, a potentially fatal danger for those over 65. The good news is that making the right choices can help you extend your lifespan, boost memory, maintain agility, and preserve independence for many years to come. In today's video, we'll reveal 3 types of exercises you should avoid at all costs and 3 exercises you absolutely must do if you want to stay healthy, sharp, and strong as you age. Be sure to watch until the end to discover the #1 exercise that can either shorten or lengthen your life. Before we begin, if you haven't subscribed yet, I encourage you to hit the subscribe button and turn on notifications so you never miss a health tip tailored for you. If you like this video, comment with a 1. If not, comment with a 0 to let me know how I can create better content for you. 3 exercises older adults should avoid. 1. High-intensity running. High-intensity running might be the most exhilarating activity for young people, but for older adults, it quietly becomes one of the most damaging. As we age, our bodies undergo a series of inevitable changes. Bone density decreases, cartilage thins, and joints lose their natural flexibility. While running marathons or pounding the pavement might seem like a noble way to stay active, in reality, it silently accelerates the decline of an aging body. According to research from the Journal of Orthopedic and Sports Physical Therapy, high-intensity running increases the risk of knee and hip injuries in those over 65 by a staggering 58%. Each foot strike on a hard surface sends powerful shockwaves throughout the body, putting immense pressure on already weakened joints. Even more concerning is that older adults often experience a decline in proprioception, the body's natural ability to sense movement and maintain balance, making them more susceptible to slips, falls, and irreversible injuries. Beyond the physical damage, high-intensity running also takes a serious toll on the cardiovascular system. Older adults often have less flexible blood vessels, and the sudden spikes in heart rate and blood pressure that accompany intense running sessions can lead to cardiovascular strain or even trigger events like strokes or heart attacks. The National Institute on Aging warns that overexerting the cardiovascular system in those over 65, especially those with undiagnosed heart conditions, can significantly increase the risk of adverse events. Furthermore, running on hard surfaces like concrete or asphalt compounds these dangers. The repetitive impact wears down the delicate tissues of the knees, hips, and spine, often leading to chronic conditions like osteoarthritis, which can severely diminish an older person's quality of life. While younger runners might recover relatively quickly from flare-ups, older adults face a much slower healing process, turning minor injuries into long-term disabilities. The emotional toll is often overlooked. Many older adults feel frustrated and discouraged when a form of exercise that was once effortless becomes a source of pain or fear. This sense of loss can be demotivating, leading to the sedentary lifestyle they were trying to avoid in the first place. Opting for lower-impact exercises like brisk walking on soft trails, swimming, or cycling can provide all the cardiovascular benefits without the harmful stresses on the body. It's not about giving up, it's about adapting wisely to ensure long-term mobility, independence, and vitality. But if high-intensity running is quietly eroding your health, you might be shocked to learn that another common fitness habit, often mistaken as a symbol of strength and youth, is even more dangerous for older adults. In fact, it could be jeopardizing your heart and brain every time you step into the gym. Let's explore the next hidden threat you absolutely must know. If you're still watching and finding this information helpful, please comment with a 1 below to let me know you're still with me. Now, let's move on to point number 2. 2. Heavy weightlifting. The image of lifting heavy weights often symbolizes strength, resilience, and vitality. For younger individuals, this type of exercise can indeed build impressive muscle mass and endurance. But for older adults, especially those over 65, lifting heavy weights can be deceptively dangerous, posing far greater risks than benefits if not done correctly. As we age, our bodies naturally experience a decline in muscle elasticity, bone density, and cardiovascular efficiency. Lifting heavy weights places tremendous strain on these already compromised systems. According to findings from the American Geriatrics Society, older adults who engage in high-intensity resistance training with heavy weights have a significantly higher risk of developing hypertension, vascular damage, and even cerebrovascular events like strokes. An aging heart, often dealing with silent issues like arterial stiffness or mild valve dysfunction, may not be able to handle the sudden spikes in blood pressure caused by heavy lifting. Even beyond cardiovascular concerns, the musculoskeletal risks are equally alarming. Our tendons and ligaments lose flexibility over time, making them more prone to tears and ruptures under excessive load. A single overzealous deadlift or bench press can lead to rotator cuff tears, spinal compression fractures, or knee ligament damage, injuries that often have prolonged, painful, and sometimes incomplete recovery at an advanced age. Many older adults also face a hidden danger: decreased proprioception and slower reflexes. Losing balance during a heavy squat or being unable to release a weight quickly if muscles fatigue can lead to serious falls, concussions, or orthopedic injuries. Hospitals report a sharp increase in falls and injuries related to weightlifting among older adults in the past decade, directly correlating with the rise in unsupervised, intense workout routines in this demographic. There's also a psychological toll that shouldn't be ignored. The frustration of not being able to lift the weights they once could, the embarrassment of injury, and the fear of further damage can cause many older adults to abandon physical activity altogether, robbing them of the crucial benefits of regular exercise and further accelerating physical decline. But this doesn't mean resistance training should be abandoned. On the contrary, light to moderate strength training using lighter weights, resistance bands, or bodyweight exercises can be transformative, helping to maintain muscle tone, improve balance, and protect bone health without the destructive risks of heavy lifting. However, if heavy weightlifting carries hidden dangers that few older adults realize, the next exercise on our list might be even more shocking. It's often recommended for boosting explosive power and youthful energy. Yet, for older adults, it can be a direct pathway to serious injuries or life-altering falls. Let's uncover this silent menace that too many overlook. 3. Plyometric exercises, high-impact jumping movements. Plyometric exercises, those explosive movements like box jumps, jump squats, and burpees, are often touted as a way to maintain youthful energy and agility. For a young body, these exercises build power, coordination, and speed. But for older adults, especially those over 65, plyometric exercises can be a silent and dangerous trap, placing them at an exceptionally high risk of severe, sometimes life-threatening injuries. As the body ages, the intricate systems that control balance, joint stability, and reaction time decline. Even older adults who feel fit and active are not immune to these invisible changes. Research from the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, CDC, shows that falls are the leading cause of injury and death in older adults. And many of these falls are linked to sudden, unstable movements that compromise balance and joint integrity. Plyometric exercises demand explosive power from muscles, but aging tendons and ligaments are less elastic and more brittle, making them more susceptible to tears and ruptures under sudden stress. The impact from even a moderate jump can send tremendous force through the knees, hips, and lower spine, areas already vulnerable due to age-related degeneration like osteoarthritis or spinal stenosis. A misstep during a box jump, a faulty landing from a jump squat, or a simple stumble can lead to hip fractures, wrist fractures, head trauma, or severe spinal injuries. Recovery from these incidents, if possible, is often prolonged, painful, and accompanied by a permanent loss of independence. There's also a psychological cost. After a serious fall or injury, many older adults experience a profound fear of movement, a phenomenon known as post-fall syndrome. This fear promotes immobility, leading to muscle atrophy, further balance impairment, and increased isolation, a heartbreaking cycle that shortens both lifespan and quality of life. This doesn't mean older adults should avoid all dynamic movements. Gentle balance exercises, controlled agility drills, or low-impact activities like Tai Chi offer safe ways to enhance coordination and stability without the devastating risks posed by plyometric exercises. Protecting your body as it ages isn't about giving up your spirit, it's about making wise, informed decisions to preserve your strength, mobility, and dignity for years to come. But while avoiding dangerous exercises is crucial, knowing which activities you must do to build resilience, sharpen your mind, and extend your healthy years is equally important. Next, we'll reveal the first essential exercise that science says every older adult should be doing, an exercise that can truly lengthen your life and bring joy to every step you take. 3 exercises older adults must do. 1. Brisk walking. Extend your lifespan with every step. Brisk walking might seem surprisingly simple, but for older adults, it's nothing short of a lifeline. In a world saturated with complex fitness trends, brisk walking remains one of the most profoundly effective and scientifically proven ways to maintain vitality, protect cardiovascular health, and extend longevity well into your golden years. Studies from Harvard Medical School have shown that older adults who engage in brisk walking for just 30 minutes a day can reduce their risk of all-cause mortality by up to 41%. Imagine, no medication, no expensive equipment, just the steady, life-affirming rhythm of your own 2 feet. As we age, circulation tends to decline, muscles weaken, and balance can become precarious. Brisk walking counteracts these aging forces naturally. It strengthens the heart by gradually challenging cardiovascular endurance without the dangerous spikes in blood pressure associated with more intense activities. It tones the muscles in the legs, hips, and core, helping older adults maintain the functional strength needed for everyday tasks. It even strengthens bone density, combating the slow, invisible bone loss that robs so many of their independence. But brisk walking doesn't just support the body, it nourishes the mind and spirit as well. Neuroscientists at the University of California, Irvine have demonstrated that regular brisk walking enhances cognitive function, improves memory retention, and reduces the risk of dementia. With each purposeful stride, the brain receives a surge of oxygen-rich blood, triggering the release of mood-boosting neurotransmitters like serotonin and dopamine. It's no exaggeration to say that walking not only adds years to your life but also adds life to your years. Perhaps most importantly, brisk walking offers a sense of mental freedom. It's easily accessible to almost everyone, regardless of fitness level or income. Whether it's a stroll through a sunny park, a wander through a peaceful neighborhood, or simply laps around a shopping mall on a rainy day, older adults regain a powerful sense of agency with each step. It's a form of exercise that doesn't isolate. It connects you with your surroundings, your community, and your own resilient spirit. Of course, not all walking is created equal. To maximize benefits, older adults should aim for a pace that slightly elevates their heart rate while still allowing them to hold a conversation, an ideal point known as moderate intensity. Good shoes, safe walking paths, and steady progression are key to making walking a lifelong prescription. But while brisk walking builds the foundation for a longer, healthier life, another crucial exercise addresses a silent threat that many older adults don't even realize is quietly stealing their independence. Next, we'll reveal the essential movement that can be the greatest defense against the #1 cause of injury in older adults and the secret to living freely and fearlessly as you age. If you're still watching and finding this information helpful, please comment with a 1 below to let me know you're still with me. Now, let's move on to point number 2. 2. Balance exercises, your greatest shield against falls. In the later decades of life, the simple act of staying upright becomes one of the most important battles we face. Balance is no longer a given. It becomes a daily achievement and sometimes a silent struggle. Yet, too few older adults realize that targeted balance exercises can be the difference between a life of freedom and one marred by injury and fear. Research from the National Council on Aging reveals that falls aren't just common in older adults. They are the leading cause of both fatal and non-fatal injuries. The staggering truth is that 1 in 4 Americans over 65 falls each year, and the consequences are often devastating. Balance exercises offer a powerful, proactive shield against this reality. By training the body's intrinsic stabilizing muscles, the core, the small muscles in the ankles, hips, and lower back, balance exercises restore an older adult's natural defenses against stumbles, slips, and sudden shifts. They retrain the nervous system, sharpening the body's instinctive ability to react and save itself before disaster strikes. Simple exercises like standing on one foot, practicing Tai Chi, or heel-to-toe walking can significantly improve stability within weeks, reducing the risk of falls by up to 37%, according to clinical studies. However, the benefits extend far beyond the physical. Balance training rebuilds confidence, that quiet, invaluable trust in one's own body. Without it, the fear of falling can silently creep into daily life, causing older adults to withdraw from activities they once enjoyed, avoid social gatherings, or cling to immobility in a misguided attempt at self-preservation. Immobility, in turn, breeds weakness and accelerates decline. But an older adult who practices balance exercises not only regains strength but also freedom, the ability to navigate life with greater assurance and without the constant underlying fear. What makes balance exercises even more remarkable is their simplicity and accessibility. No gym memberships required, no expensive equipment needed, just a small, safe patch of floor, a sturdy chair nearby for support, and the consistent, courageous effort to build a stronger, more resilient self. With regular practice, just a few minutes each day, an aging body can reclaim the grace, stability, and dignity that time tries to steal. But while rebuilding balance protects you from falls, there's another silent enemy at work: muscle loss. If left unchecked, it quietly erodes the strength, energy, and independence of an aging body. Next, we'll explore the third essential exercise that every older adult must do, the key to preserving muscle strength and keeping your body vibrant and capable for years to come. 3. Lightweight training, preserving the strength of independence. Aging gracefully isn't just about living longer, it's about maintaining the strength to live well. Yet, few realize that after the age of 60, the body silently begins to lose muscle mass at an alarming rate, a condition known as sarcopenia. Without intervention, as much as 15% of muscle strength can vanish each decade, leaving older adults increasingly frail, vulnerable, and dependent. Lightweight training emerges as one of the most crucial yet often overlooked pillars of healthy aging. Unlike the heavy lifting often seen with younger athletes, lightweight training focuses on sustainability, safety, and functionality. Using light dumbbells, resistance bands, or even just body weight, older adults can provide enough stimulus to muscle fibers to maintain and even rebuild strength. According to a study published in the Journal of Aging and Physical Activity, older adults who engage in moderate resistance training at least twice a week not only improve muscle mass but also enhance balance, bone density, and even cognitive sharpness. The benefits are profound and life-altering. Strength training fortifies the legs for safer walking, strengthens the arms for carrying groceries or holding grandchildren, and firms the core to protect the spine and improve posture. Stronger muscles translate to stronger bones, better blood sugar control, a reduced risk of falls, and a higher metabolism, which becomes crucial as the natural metabolic rate slows with age. Beyond the physical resilience, strength training restores a sense of agency. Many older adults, after committing to a lightweight training regimen, report feeling more energetic, more in control, and more optimistic about their future. There's a profound emotional shift that occurs when you realize that despite the passing years, you can still push, pull, and move with confidence. You are not helpless against aging, you are actively shaping the quality of your remaining years. What makes lightweight training so accessible is its adaptability. Whether you're seated or standing at home or in a fitness class, it can be tailored to suit any ability level. Progress isn't measured by the amount of weight you lift but by what you regain: the ease of getting out of a chair, the stability to carry everyday essentials, the confidence to walk without assistance. Building strength isn't about chasing youth, it's about safeguarding independence. And the good news is, it's never too late to start. Now that you know the 3 essential exercises every older adult should be doing, you might be wondering what everyday habits could be silently sabotaging all your efforts without you even realizing it. Next, we'll explore the surprising mistakes older adults make daily that are undermining their health and how you can avoid them to maintain vitality and strength for years to come. The price you pay. As we age, every choice we make regarding our bodies carries a greater weight. The exercises you choose to do or avoid will ultimately demand their due. For some, that price is paid in lost strength, instability, and dependence. For others, it's in lost years, unfulfilled dreams, and surrendered freedom. Ignoring the right movements or stubbornly clinging to harmful habits isn't just risking sore muscles or minor injuries, it's gambling with the precious time you have left. Time that could be spent traveling, laughing with family, walking without fear, or enjoying the simple pleasures of daily life. Every fall avoided, every heartbeat strengthened, every muscle preserved means another year lived on your own terms. But the opposite is equally true. Ignore the warnings, and you might find yourself facing surgeries, hospital beds, or the slow, heartbreaking erosion of abilities you once took for granted. Ultimately, your body will send you the bill for how you've treated it, not all at once, but in small, relentless ways that chip away at your freedom bit by bit. The empowering truth is that you have a choice today about the price you'll pay tomorrow. You can choose balance over recklessness. You can choose strength over frailty. You can choose a life filled with energy, dignity, and joy over a slow surrender. It's not about perfection, it's about awareness, wisdom, and consistent, intentional action every day. Because when it comes to healthy aging, the price you pay is never just effort. It's the kind of life you ultimately get to live. The decision is yours. What future will you create starting today? These lessons are meant to inspire you to live fully and authentically. Now, I'd love to hear from you. Take a moment to reflect and share one thing you've learned and intend to apply to your life. Let's support each other on this journey toward embracing these truths. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a comment with a 1. If not, please comment with a 0. Your feedback means the world to us. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our YouTube channel for more content like this. Thank you for watching, and here's to living life on your own terms.